Friends, in this video, we are going to learn how to install Autoswitch with normal dual starter, in which we learn how Autoswitch works and also learn control wiring with this normal dual starter. So let's start video and first see working of this Autoswitch. First we select Autoswitch on auto mode. You can see delay indicator is on. So in this Autoswitch, we have 30-second delay time. Okay, when we start auto switch, so for 30 seconds it checks power supply. If power supply is okay, so it will start motor starter. Okay, after completing delay time. I hope you clear the concept. In previous video, we explained this auto switch connection with MK1 dual starter. If you want to watch this video, links provides in description. In this video, we will learn a complete setup of this auto switch with normal dual starter. So let's start video. First we made normal dual starter. Okay, when you press the start push button, so motor starter is on. When you press the stop push button, so motor starter will off. So first for control wiring, we just made normal dual starter. Now we will modify this dual starter with auto switch connection. Okay, so how you can add auto switch with this normal dual starter? So first learn basic information of this auto switch. So in this auto switch we have total 4 indications. We will learn all indications meaning. Also we have auto manual switch and total 7 wires. 3 wires for power wiring and 4 wires for control wiring. We will learn all wires function. First you can see we have first indicator is healthy indicator. If power supply is okay, not under voltage, over voltage. So if power supply is okay, so healthy indicator will blink. Okay, so first indicator for healthy, if power supply is okay, it will show healthy. Second one is faulty. If you have any fault under voltage, over voltage, so fault indicator will blink. Okay, and third one is delay indicator. Okay, when you start auto switch, so for first 30 seconds it will check power supply. If power supply is okay, so delay indicator will stop. So delay indicator show for delay time. If delay time is complete, so motor starter will on and on indicator will blink. I hope you clear the concept. Also we have one auto manual switch. If you want to start or stop your motor starter according to auto switch, so just select on auto mode. If you want to start or stop motor starter manually by push button, so just select on manually. Okay, for now we select this switch on auto mode because we want to start or stop your motor starter according to auto switch. So just select on auto mode. First 3 wire R1, R2 and R3, you can see RYB color code. So first 3 wire for input power supply of this auto switch, in which we need to connect RYB power supply. Control terminals, which is N and V, which color code wire is gray wire. So gray wire we need to connect in series. Okay, we will learn how to connect this N and V. Also S1 and S2, which we need to connect across start push button. Okay, so S1 and S2 need to connect in parallelly. Now let's learn a connection of this starter. So first we made normal dual starter. Let's see connection for power wiring. Okay, so you can see RYB connect in contactor input terminal. Okay, and when contactor is on, so RYB comes here and goes to motor terminal. So power wiring is very simple of this motor starter. Now let's learn control wiring. So we take R phase here and connect in overload relay 95 point and 96 because it's NC, and it's NC output connect in stop push button NC element output connect in NO element, which is start push button. When you press the start push button, so this wire connect in contactor coil and neutral connects directly of this contactor. So more contactor will operate only for when you press the start push button. So for holding connection, we take one connector from coil to NO point. Okay, and for holding power supply, we take one connector from stop push button output terminal, NC output terminal, and connect this connector to NO output terminal. So it's just a normal holding power supply. We just made normal dual starter. Now we will modify how to add this auto switch connection with normal dual starter. Okay, so first for auto switch input power supply, we have RYB 3 wires. So first we will connect this RYB wires in contactor input terminal. Also you can connect this RYB wires from MCB. Okay, we just need to give RYB 3 phase power supply. So first we connect R phase with contactor input terminal, Y phase and B phase. So just a simple, we connect a 3 phase power supply for input power supply of this auto switch. Now power wiring is very simple. Now let's learn control wiring of this auto switch. So first we connect N and V, which we need to connect this in series with NO volt coil. Okay, so for this both wire N and V, just we need to remove this connector from stop push button output to start push button input and connect both wire N and V here. Okay, so first just remove this connector from NO input, which is coming from NC output terminal. So just to remove this connector. So you can see we just remove this connector and connect N wire of this auto switch, connect to NC output terminal. We just make series connection from auto switch. Okay, so just connect N wire here for stop push button output and connect a V wire from start push button input terminal. So just we remove one connector and connect both wire N and V. Now see connection of S1 and S2, which we need to connect parallelly or across to start push button. So just connect both wire from start push button input and output terminal, because in normal conditions when we start push button, so motor starter will start. So for automatically start stop, we just made parallelly connection with this auto switch. That means motor starter will start stop according to auto switch. So just made parallel connection of S1 and S2. S1 wire connect to start push button input terminal and S2 wire connect to start push button output terminal NO. You can see we just made connection of S2 terminal from start push button output terminal. So our connection is now done for this auto switch. Connection is very simple. Now let's see how it works. So first we select auto switch on auto mode. Okay, so first to select auto switch on auto mode, input power supply is on. Now you can see fault indicator is blinking. Fault indicator blinking, that means we have any fault in input power supply. It could be phase failure, under voltage or over voltage. First check voltage from input power supply. If voltage is okay, so just change. If voltage is okay, no issue of any power supply, so just change phase sequence. Okay, we just changing phase sequence from R phase to Y phase. So we remove R phase and connect to the Y terminal and remove Y phase and connect to the R terminal. So just we remove phase sequence or we just change phase sequence. Now we start MCB. Now you can see fault indicator is stop and healthy indicator is blinking. That means power supply is okay. Also delay indicator is blinking. That means for 30 seconds it will check power supply. If power supply is okay, not any fault, so after 30 seconds delay time is complete, our auto switch will automatically start. Our auto switch will automatically start. Motor starter, you can see motor starter is running. Now because auto switch on auto mode, so it will not stop from push button. If you want to stop manually, so just select auto switch on manual mode. Now you can start to stop your auto switch manually. I hope you clear the concept of how to install auto switch with normal dual starter. If you like this video, please press like button. For today is enough. We'll meet in next video.